Hey everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. We are going to try a slightly different pour today. I wanted to use some of my Arteza Metallic Paints. I got this box of 36 tubes of metallic paints from Arteza back at Christmas time, and I wanted to use some of them. So I pulled out these 5 colors that I thought would go well together. We'll see how I did. We have, these are all metallics again. We have Pearl Royal Purple, Pearl Sky Blue, Aztec Gold, Pearl Pink, and Pearl Cactus Green. Here's what they look like mixed 1-to-1 with Floetrol. This is the Cactus Green. This is the purple. This is the pink. This is the, what did I say, sky blue. It's very pretty. And this is the Aztec Gold. So we have about an ounce of each. And I have an 8x10 canvas here, which according to Mixed Media Girl's calculations will work perfectly. It's the area, so 80 square inches divided by 16 equals 5. So 5 ounces of paint, and in case we need a little extra, I have a squeezy bottle made up of white paint. This is Artist Loft Flow Acrylic White mixed 1 part paint to 1.5 parts Floetrol. So we'll use the white if we need a little extra. Then, because I always want to pour over stuff if I can, I was looking around the house trying to figure out what I could pour over, and I came up with this little coffin. These are from Michael's Crafts. I got a couple of these myself, different styles, back at Halloween last year, and then somebody gave me this one. So I unscrewed the hinges, unscrewed the latch, and we are going to be pouring over that. As you can see, I think you can see, those are just stencils cut out of the wood, or it's basically a stencil. So we will pour over that, and then we will remove it, and we will tilt. And we may end up with a really cool coffin lid for our box, which I will then put back together, and these turn on. There's a little strobe light inside. You probably cannot see it very well on the camera, but at night it lights up really nicely on the shelf. So we'll see how that turns out. First, let's layer our cup. I am just going to rotate through these colors. We'll start with a little pink. And once I go through it one time, I will probably speed things up so you're not watching me pour paint all day. Aztec Gold, Sky Blue. What do they call this one again? Royal. This is Royal Purple. Alright, so here's our cup. I am going to make a little puddle in the middle for putting our coffin on, coffin top. Do a better job of that. Ooh, got a gloop. Alright. There we go. And here we go. We've given it as much time as it's going to get. No, let's put this over here. And now we tilt. I kind of like the pattern on the outside of the coffin more than what happened on the inside. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Don't know if we'll be able to hang on to this or not. Hope so. I don't know, maybe. Well, it's interesting, that's for sure. Got to keep some of the outside, so that's neat. And I love the, not crazy about the white. That was my own My own choice for the pillow. Thought it would get covered up. Apparently not entirely. It certainly is pretty. Torch. Just wish we could do something with the weight. Should I try this? Should I do this? I don't know. There, that's a little more interesting. I'm just going to make it muddy if I futz too much. All right, we'll leave it alone. We'll let it sit for about 5-10 minutes. We'll come back, see if anything developed, and we will go in for a close-up. Well, I certainly don't see any development. A few little pinprick type cells, but pretty much stayed where I left it. So let's go in for our close-up. Alrighty. Here is the lower right corner. Heading up the right-hand side. To the upper right corner. And across the top. To the upper left. Hopefully this is in focus. And then down the left-hand side. To the lower left. I think the colors are beautiful. I think they play well together. Let's take a little look at our coffin. Hopefully the paint will flow through all of the holes. It's very thick. It's probably going to take it a couple days to dry. So we'll come back and do a follow-up, maybe in another video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you ever done anything like this? Do you like how this painting turned out? Do you dislike how this painting turned out? Let me know. Hey everyone, we're back the next day. I was going to end the video with it being wet, but now that it's dried, I'm going to show you how it turned out. I've turned the orientation around, and I'm still not crazy about it. I still don't like the big overshadow of white in the middle. However, maybe I can do something with it someday, using this painting as a background. Put some vinyl on it. I am not a fine artist, so painting something on it, probably not going to try that. I may just paint over it as well, but I do like the metallics. I do think the colors I picked worked well, and if I hadn't, made that big puddle of white in the middle, this could have turned out much more interesting. But it is what it is. I just wanted to show you how it dried. And then we have our top of the coffin, which also I think dried great. I cannot wait to put this back on the box, turn it on, and see how it looks. There are some holes that are filled in. I will cut those out so all the holes of the stencil are open to show light through. I'm not going to do that yet because the paint on the inside is still wet, as you can see. So I'm going to leave this to dry another day or two before I open all the holes up. But I think that turned out really nice. I'm pleased with that part, at least, even if I'm not crazy about the painting. So there you have it. There are 2 finished pieces from yesterday. Thanks everyone, stay safe. I will see you in the next video.